Good morning, good evening, good day, everyone, and welcome. We're here today with, by the way, I'm Judy, President and CEO of Hasmark Publishing International, and I have with me today Mouna Saquaque, who will be interviewing with us about her incredible book, Who Am I? Where Am I? And we also have with us is Dave Foley, who's the production and IT director at Hasmark. So thank you for joining us today. And
thank you.
You're welcome. Your book surpasses religion and hones in on a spiritual message. Can you tell your audience about your book, Who Am I? Where Am I?
The title, Who Am I? Where Am I? Is a short version of the questions my book tend to answer. So the questions were, who am I? Why I'm here? Am I doing things right? Is there a way to do things right? Is there a purpose to all this? Do I have existence after my death and before my birth? Is happiness an illusion or something that I can attain in this life? Who am I? Where am I? Is the short version of all the questions that I try to answer in my book.
And those are the questions that like everybody has.
I
think we all go through life wondering why, what it's all for, and who am I? Where am I? Where am I? I always ask that because I'm always lost. The big why, right? The why do I work so hard? Why do I strive for things? What's the value in that? So it's awesome to have a book or a place to go to get answers and some sort of background on that. That's excellent.
I don't think people spend enough time thinking about who am I? Or actually, I think it's incredible that you brought it together with where am I?
Yeah. When you say where am I, not only a model of the universe that I can grasp in my mind, but where am I? Sometimes I'm here physically, but my mind is elsewhere, my emotions are elsewhere. And sometimes you're present physically somewhere, but you know that you're not here, that sometimes there are other dimensions that you visit and that prevents you from being sometimes in the here and the now.
Being present is almost a skill, right? To become present and know where you are, for sure.
Too many distractions.
So sometimes you're with your kids and you're thinking about your work, you're at work, you're thinking about your kids. So you end up not being anywhere. I think it's a practical skill more than anything spiritual.
Yeah.
So then who did you write this book for? Who's your target audience in all this?
So I first wrote this book for myself. I was trying to put in a coherent way a guide or a manual for myself, like not a religion or a philosophy or a final truth, but like everything that I could think about and put it truths that I knew could not only be scientifical, because we have emotions, we have feelings, we have thoughts, we have all these things. So I wanted to have all this, at least in a descriptive way, and not in this is how you should do it. Just, self-awareness, self-knowledge in a book. And then I channeled all this in my writings, and I wanted to share it to whoever is interested in those questions.
Excellent. Yeah. I like that it's not preachy, but that you want to, here's the information, here's what I've channeled or figured out.
From a human perspective, because I am a human and I know all these things, but I stopped everything to do this self-inquiry, and I just want to describe from my perspective what I found out.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So with that, which chapter or principle in your book highlights a universal theme of spirituality and why?
The chapter on consciousness is a chapter where normally you don't put words. It's prior to any experience, but still it is what enables you to know experience and to get aware of yourself and other things.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. So it sounds like there's a lot of ideas and such in your book. Is there one major lesson that you would like people to get from your book, or what is the best lesson that you think people would get from your book?
I have transformed from only one thing, leaving the chattering mind, and really, without trying to understand this process, just going to a place of peace of mind where you leave the tyranny of thoughts that don't serve you. So really just the calmness of mind, the no thoughts place, to go to no thoughts place, and from there you can go back to wherever you were. It's not going to go anyway.
Right. So calming down the mind.
Calming down
That's
the mind.
a very common problem for people. I think
Oh.
I know I have friends that can't sleep at night because their minds, they can't turn off their heads, their minds, So I guess that would be a huge benefit. And your book deals with that sort of thing, yes?
Well, what a different world we'd be in today if we could teach ourselves to calm our minds, because especially during this time that we're going through right now.
Yeah, and it's respecting mind too, because mind has its states. So we have states where we are hyperactive. It needs to sink back. It needs to calm down. It's like restoring the mind so it can function. And sometimes if you're still in the questioning, so you stay in this vibration of chattering mind. So people stay years in thinking about one problem or worrying about one thing because they've never stopped the current of their thoughts.
So stopping those thoughts or calming your mind is like opening the door to answers to come in. Okay. Yes. I really like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So would you say that's your biggest takeaway from your book, or would you say there's something else? There's another takeaway that you really, for me, that's probably my biggest one, but what would you say you want to tell the readers?
Trying, I know it's hard, but trying to stop blaming anything and everyone, and just, trying to work on yourself, to get aware of your identity and to try to know yourself better. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. You're absolutely right. That's where it starts. Everything starts from there. You just said it so beautifully. Wow.
Thank you.
If you could sum up your book with all of these thoughts and ideas in one sentence, what would that be?
I would love humans to love humans. I really want humans to stop putting down other humans and to understand that there's a lot of beauty. And when you start doing those things, you see magic happens and a lot of things.
Isn't it amazing that when you see beauty in others, it brings out the beauty in you?
Wow.
Once you accept the shadow and the darkness in others, you accept yours too. And you understand that this is how it is, and this is how it is supposed to be, and that there is no right or wrong way to do it, but just to embrace your humanity and to stop shaming yourself for being a human, to stop feeling guilty for just being a human.
Wow.
Great messages.
It's very it's all about love and emotion and the highest frequency and all that stuff.
That's where you live.
It's really discernment love. It's really powerfulness love. It's really clarity love. It's knowledge love. It's not just love.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's amazing.
Sounds
the
like
messages.
There's a lot of clarity in there. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Your book's amazing. If you're listening now, you need to go get your copy. And speaking of that, though, can you tell us when and where your book will be releasing and how they get in touch with you?
I want to invite you all for the launch of my book on January 12th, 2021. And for any information, you will obviously find a lot of information in Hasmark Publishing Facebook page, but also in my website, mounasaquaque.com.
Excellent.
Awesome. Excellent. Today has been wonderful. I know. Thank you so much. I'm sure the readers are going to be clamoring to get your book. I can't wait to read it and have it in my hands. As I've told you, that's the best type of reading for me. So I look forward to it. So thank you, Mouna. It's been our pleasure today.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you. I really appreciate. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Mouna.
Thank you so much. Thank you.